Within hours, ATF seized one box and quickly got a search warrant for the storage unit containing 100 more boxes.
Before we get started today, Aventon has sponsored this video. First off, Aventon is the only e-bike company that offers a first responders and a military discount. Now, I've personally got the Adventure model in the sand color. These things are compatible with most bike accessories, so you go anywhere, you can fit something on there. Comes with a backlit LCD display. Amazing for the beach, mountains, just taking a ride to the gas station. They've got integrated lights, so if you want to ride at night, you're good. And it goes anywhere from 20 to 28 miles per hour. And the best part of it is, you don't have to pay those high gas prices when you ride this thing. And we all know it's gonna be a long time before we see $1.50 gas again. So there's gonna be a link below the video. Go grab you one. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Oh, this is just too good. So this couple down in Houston, pretty close to me, they ordered a bunch of old gun boxes from a military surplus store. And they ordered a shitload of them. And so one of their buddies was over there helping them unpack the stuff, opening up these boxes. And one of the boxes had a dozen M16 rifles in it. Yeah.
This is what a couple found in their box. A couple finds this, the military assault weapons.
That's not correct. I'm gonna correct it every time I hear it. It's not an assault weapon.
What the hell is even that?
It's an M16. It's a rifle. It's a automatic rifle, but it also has the capability to be semi-automatic. What are we not getting here? I'm literally gonna call some of these news stations. What is this, ABC? Yeah, hi, ABC. You guys have a terrible understanding of just the English language. Figure it out, please.
Right there in their online order from a government surplus store.
Okay, so they got it from a government surplus store. That doesn't necessarily mean that it was government owned. It could be a shop that buys a whole bunch of surplus stuff and then just kind of ships it out. But here's my question, and this is what I really don't get, especially during this time of all this big ass gun control stuff. Oh man, Joe Schmo down the street can't have a semi-automatic rifle, but we can fuck this whole thing up and send out a dozen M16s, whether it's a government entity or whether it's a civilian. Did you not look in the boxes? Okay, so let's say that you did it. How did you ship them? UPS, USPS, FedEx? They usually weigh them. M16s weigh about 7 pounds each. 12 times 7, what is that? 84? So that's 84 pounds extra on top of whatever the box weighs. Now, I would imagine that these companies who are shipping these boxes out charge by weight. It's usually what it is. It's real cheap to send something that weighs as much as a sandal, and it's a shitload to like ship a car. So you've got FedEx just weighing these deals, and one of them's 84 pounds more than the other one. What are you thinking? You think you like double, triple stacked boxes in there? Oh no, someone must have left their dildo set in there. God dang it. I mean, it might as well have been that. How do you send someone 12 M16s? Oh my God.
You buy 108 boxes from a surplus store, you know you're not paying for the guns because they were like $100 or $200 per box, and they were planning to resell it on eBay.
Well, good thing that you found it before you resold it on eBay, because you would be really fucked. Can you imagine you buying these big ass gun crates and you didn't look in the box, and then you shipped it off to some random person in Idaho and it was some gun control freak? They would have your ass under the jail. You wouldn't even have a court date. You'd probably die on the way to your court date. Somehow, some way, they'd make up something. So long story short, the couple who got these boxes and got the M16s, they reported them to the authorities, and ATF was on that quicker than a fat kid on a donut. And so you could see them just searching through the boxes.
At least a dozen ended up in a suburban Houston garage, a surprise find by a local couple who thought they were buying 100 empty gun storage cases from a military surplus website.
So then this is the part that I don't get, and maybe we're missing some of the story here. The ATF is saying that they had to get a warrant for the rest of the boxes.
The couple reported the M16s to authorities. Within hours, ATF seized one box and quickly got a search warrant for the storage unit containing 100 more boxes.
Now, if this couple called the authorities and said, hey, we got sent this box full of M16s, come and get them. Or do what you want with them, whatever y'all do. If they're reporting it themselves, why would you have to get a warrant for all of the other boxes? They were telling you to come out and get them. So something must have gone on in between all of this to where you had to get a warrant to search the rest. Because you don't need a warrant if somebody's like, oh, come on in. Yeah, it's my dog Sarge. Take a look at the place. Use my shitter if you want. You don't need that. You can let anyone into your house, your storage unit, whatever, and they can look at whatever they want. Now, if you don't want them to, it's trespassing. If you don't want the federal government to, they have to get a warrant, and then they can do whatever the hell they want. So that's what I'm not understanding here. How did it go from, oh, here's a box of M16s that we didn't order, to now we need a warrant for all of these other boxes? That's smelling a little fishier than fish.
Experts were shocked.
For these boxes to have M16s cased in them and being shipped to a public destination, not only is it shocking, it's a federal crime.
The ATF confirms it's now investigating, along with the FBI.
Oh, good. So the ATF and the FBI are investigating. Who are you investigating? If it's a government entity, we will never find out about what happened here. If it's a civilian entity, which it's probably not, or who knows, it could be. They're just really stupid for sending all those out if they paid money for them and got them legally. Here's what's gonna happen. Y'all know the president's crackhead? No, not Hunter Biden. That's not his name anymore. We're just going with crackhead. He still needs to go to court or be arrested for his gun crimes. But he's exempt, or a government person, or someone who just does drugs and bangs hookers and holds a gun up while he's naked weighing crack, and it's published all over the internet, but still nothing is done. So if a government entity did mess this up and send these weapons out, the ATF is going to be like, oh, you guys made a mistake? Okay, well, we don't arrest people on mistakes. Is that a solvent trap? What are you using that as a suppressor? Come here, you're under arrest.